So those are tiny, they're just growing on a little stump at the side of the track. And again, it's another type of fungus. They usually have those fruiting bodies that come up either out of dead wood or out of the ground, out of soil. And this time of year is when they naturally fruit. And it's great because there's other things they're not having to compete with, other grasses and things that have evolved, and flowers, different plants that they're not competing with, they're dying down this time of year. So fungus make full use of this reduced light, increased moisture, and less activity for them to compete with, and spread around their spores. A lot of them will give off spores as they're knocked over, as they start to decay. They will give off, and that's how they spread more often. But do your research into it, it's really, really interesting. But again, I'm talking about just general foods, not just mushrooms and things that are edible. Certain things that are edible, like the fungus family. I'm talking about everything. See what's available, learn as much as you can, and then if you've got no land, you've only got a windowsill, you can grow your own things on your windowsill, like we talked about before. Peppers and chilies grow really well indoors on a sunny windowsill. Tomatoes do. There's lots of scope for growing things in a flat, and then you can move it up and step it up as you start to get access. You can do guerrilla planting, and you can plant on other people's land, often council land, and see what happens. You know, people have been doing that all over the world. Sometimes it just attracts people from the local community who are in the same position. They're in flats, they've got no land, but they feel a real connection to their ancient ancestors, or not necessarily even ancient, recent ancestors who were farmers and growers. People generally want to do that. Most people I know are interested in it, interested in food, and they're interested in that connection to the environment. Really, really interesting subject, which will last you a lifetime. You'll never learn it all. So it's one of those subjects that you can learn, you can pass on, you can enthuse the young, you can enthuse the not so young, you can enthuse the elderly and not so elderly. Everybody's interested in the subject, usually because they need to eat, they want to eat, we have to eat. All this I'm saying is obvious, but yeah, it's really, really important. I like what the local council have done here with this little fruit forest. They've planted 6 fruit trees in this area. All fruit trees, I can tell from standing back. That one's got fruit on as well, so I can see it. The little signs on saying fruit tree, look after me.